Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of Wizardry 8. We are playing the vanilla version, a normal Iron Man with a solo character. We are going to be grinding here. We switch back to a rogue for one level to try to get dual weapons up. I'd like to get it to a point where we could dual wield and get multiple attacks with the bishop when we switch back, but it's going a little slow, so we're probably going to get a level up before we actually get dual weapons to where it needs to be, but we'll kind of play it by ear. We're on Arnica Road so that we have safe fights basically. Monsters are being stubborn. There we go. Okay.
This will be good practice.
Hey Tim, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Happy Saturday. Oh, level 2 bats. Wow. That's really weak. I guess we'll come over here. Glad to hear that. Yep, I'm doing well. Yep, good day so far. Very productive. It's okay to get surrounded here. All this stuff's so weak. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now that was fun.
These. Like ants. They are ants. Okay. Huh. Don't see a queen ant. Hey, Bowlighter, welcome to the stream. How are you doing?
This is more excitement than I bargained for.
Okay, what do we want to do here? Every hit we take here will train stealth potentially too, so since we switched to a rogue, so I don't mind taking hits either. I think our stealth's 91. Yeah, it went up a point. 18 dual weapons, we got a point on that again. I'll probably do one fireball here just to kill these ants. And then we'll just start taking hits from the piercer. Or, well, these are just regular modi. They're not even piercer modi. Let's throw this right here. Tim says all of our days are better now that D4T is streaming. Hooray. Glad to hear that, Tim. Saturday's the best. Yeah, freedom. That's right. Freedom Day. Go. Dual weapons 19. So we got a stealth increase too. Cool. Staff and wand 40. Close combat 74. Looks good. So it looks like we need about 700,000 experience. If we fight weak stuff like that, we might be able to get dual weapons up high enough before we switch. Spore plants, those are weak.
A battle? How exciting!
Okay, Crimson. Can't see where. I'm assuming the Crimson are over here. I'm just gonna kill these three right now. Oh, there's only two. Okay. That way we can just deal with the crimsons. Actually, it looks like they might be over here. Yeah, coming from this direction. Fight these in the corner, just in case we get put to sleep. Gotta be safe. We're playing with a single character. Nice.
Delightful.
21 dual weapons. Close combat 75, stab 1, 41.
Nuli Sucundus. Nuli Sucundus. Merope. Nuli Sucundus.
Okay, what do we got here? Modai again. Crimson Poppies again.
This encounter will be extremely exciting. Merope. Nuli Sucundus. Delightful.
22 dual weapons. It's getting up there. Hey DC, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Are you done with the sneaky streams for now? No. It's just Saturday. This is my normal time.
This will be good practice.
How are you doing, DC? Welcome in. Icewind Dale 2, right? That's what you're finishing up? And then we may get to see some Bard's Tale. Bard's Tale trilogy. You're wondering why you couldn't hear anything. You just realized your computer was on mute. Oh. Well, I said welcome in, DC. How are you doing today? And no, I'm not done with the sneaky streams. It's just Saturdays. Saturday mornings I usually stream anyway. And then I said, you're doing Icewind Dale 2, finishing that up, and then we might get to see some Bard's Tale trilogy. Your streams. Hey Zombo, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Good morning. So far so good, just got pod fed and walked. Nice. Does he get one walk a day, or? And yeah, Bard's Tale trilogy is confirmed after Icewind Dale 2 is done. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a fun series. Dual weapons 24, nice. That was good. So what I'm doing here is I'm training as a rogue. I'm trying to get dual weapons up to probably 50-ish, if possible, before we switch back to a bishop. So we're trying to get some training on that. But I'm assuming I'm going to level up before I can get that to 50. We'll see. Oh, 9 rogues, huh?
A battle? How exciting!
PC says, so if you level up as a rogue again, you'll miss out on some spells. Yeah, but it's temporary, you know. Like, it's not a big deal, because we could... I mean, ideally, the level cap's like 50 in the game, so... we could still get plenty of spells. Mainly, I want to be able to switch back to the bishop just to get the spells earlier. Because we don't get magic training as the rogue. We just get stealth and weapon skills and stuff like that. Stealth's already so high. I mean, it has gone up 2 points since I switched back. Even when it gets really high, it just takes so much longer for it to train. It's always one that runs slower in combat. PC says, how does stealth work in this game again? So it's a combat only skill, and it has 2 effects. One is the enemies may not even attack you because they won't see you. Kind of like hiding in shadows. And the other effect is it increases your armor class, your evasion armor class. So as long as you don't get held or blinded or whatever, that armor class is useful. If you get held, blinded, whatever, then your evasion armor class is useless. So the biggest effect of stealth is if monsters don't see you and they just kind of miss their turn. And normally if you have a party of 6 characters, what'll happen is it just causes the enemy to attack the non-stealth person more often. So you could, you know, like if you had a fighter or lord in your party, they would start hitting them all the time and never really attack the one with stealth. But since we're playing as a single character with stealth, there's times where they just stand around and act like they don't do anything. Makes them miss their turns. It's good and bad. The bad part about it is if 4 turns go by and they don't see you, they'll actually start to run. And what makes that even worse is if there's other enemies in the distance, they can pull those in, because then they'll get aggroed. So stealth is great for sure, but it does have some side effects. It also makes it where the enemies won't run out of stamina usually, because if they spend a turn standing around, they get stamina back. So without stealth, most monsters will eventually fall unconscious if they attack you so much, and then they run out of stamina. Stealth makes that not really happen. So I still think it's definitely worth it. It's just the side effects help balance it a little bit. It'd be completely imbalanced if those side effects didn't happen. So they can still hit us. There's some monsters that seem to bypass armor class. Anything that backstabs, it's got like a gigantic chance to hit you. Because we have really high armor class in general. And these are low level compared to us. And they still hit us. EC says, is there anything like this in Bard's Tale, a stealth mechanic? I don't remember reading about it. Yeah, the thief, the rogue. They have a hide. They can, in fact, they're immune. If you hide with a rogue, they can't even be hurt. So if you get that to 100%, it's kind of lame. And each time you hide in combat, you can advance 10 feet further in Bard's Tale. So if there's a monster 90 feet away, and if you hide 8 turns in a row, you can actually reach them. And it doesn't really take that long to get your hiding shadows over 100%. You'll have it to that before you finish the first game. I tried to, when I did my mod, I wanted to nerf that, but I could never find the mechanic that increases that when you level up. I'd still like to find that out someday. I'd like to get it, I'd like to prevent it from going to 100 and make it like max at 90, because then that way it won't be completely overpowered. Because as is, it's just kind of dumb. That's why I don't like playing rogues and using that strategy. You're doing the mod for sure? Yeah, that's good. Because in the original games, Bard's Tale 2, the monsters have so many hit points, it becomes just a major grind fest just to get through a fight. And it makes a bunch of spells useless. In my mods, I've fixed all that. Every spell's useful throughout all 3 games now. It also makes the multiple attacks from like warriors and stuff useful. In the original game, it was pretty much useless. Because what you'd end up doing is equipping like a death dagger or something. Because the monsters had so many hit points in Bard's Tale 2, and 3's even worse in some parts. You'd never rely on just regular damage. Plus, you'd never miss. That was always a problem, and the enemies would always miss you. It just... the original games, it gets to a point where you're invulnerable to everything. That's no fun. Level 7s. I'll fight these out on the road.
A battle? How exciting!
Yeah, my pleasure, DC. Any other questions you have, just let me know. I had to do that whole mod with just text editing. So I got super familiar with all the data structures on monsters and stuff. Let's go after this guy. Ooh. Oh, that's why. Okay. When did that happen? Somehow it switched to that, but I am getting 2 attacks. That's good news. That's really good news. So our dual weapons is high enough. It's 26 to get a second attack on the primary. With Superman. Power 7 Superman. These guys are going to be great for training.
Delightful.
27 dual weapons. Nice. And experience-wise, like we need about 550,000. Mana's down too much. Still way down. Okay. Weighs 3. What do I want to get rid of here? All this stuff is worth a little bit. Let me get rid of one of these enchanted maces. Okay. DC says, so what's your end game plan for the character? Probably remain a bishop. Possibly switch to a fighter if our attributes are high enough. I think it actually is. One thing I may be missing is vitality 55, but for some reason I think that's enough. So if we did fighter, we'd be able to use better armor, you know, which would help. At some point, I may switch to a psionic for 1 level 2 to kill the, what's that called? The, Soul Eater. Toward the end of the game. But we have a lot of flexibility of what we can switch to. I think there's only maybe 4 classes that we're not qualified to switch to right now. If I end up finding some weapon that's really good, I might switch to something that can use it. Like even a samurai, for example. So playing it by ear for sure. I don't have like a plan set in stone. Just designing the character to be super flexible on everything.
This will be good practice.
I'm pretty sure the bishop can use the vampire chain. So I mean, if I get Mason Flail high enough, we could potentially just stay at bishop and use that and get tons of hit points back every time we hit something. There's also Diamond Eyes. That is a fantastic offhand weapon. So we're good with Mason Flail for that. We've got just so many options. I'll probably just switch throughout the game, you know, go back and forth. Live in the moment. What the heck? I'm all the way up here? Okay. I hate when it's dark and you can't see anything. Roustabouts. We can fight these in the open too.
This will be good practice.
I do want to get Body of Stone at some point with alchemy. Let's see, Superman. And of course, with Psionic Blast, once we get that, we can sniper attack people with the heavy Psionic Blast. In fact, gosh, I kind of want to do some Psionic training. What's our skill? 50. Do I do training with that, or do I do training with dual weapons? Let's mix it, I guess. That guy ran. DC says the Hagardi made up makeup choice is kind of fire. Yeah, I just Superman that guy. He's insane in Superman. Now he can hit this guy. We didn't get any Sonic training. Got dual weapon, stealth, and staff and wand.
This will be good
Oh,
practice.
dies, huh? PC says, so I started diving into the Bard's Tale novels again. I know they don't really have much to do with Bard's Tale games, but they're good stories still. Yeah, I have... I thought I had one on my desk here, but I don't see it. Yeah, I started it, and I couldn't get into it only because I kept picturing regular Bard's Tale, and I'm like, this title has nothing to do with Bard's Tale. Zero. So they felt like they were exploiting the series name. But yeah, you're right. The stories weren't bad. It's just not sure why they did that. Oh, they're gonna run. Okay, you get killed with spells then. I was gonna try Power 7 Firestorm and let them run. See if we can pull it off. Nope. Double fizzle. Alright, fine. DC says Mercedes Lackey is a personal favorite of mine, though. Her and DC Senior used to work together back in the day. Really? That's cool. Does he have any good stories about her? Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Fire and Ice was good, even if a little Hulk taily. Is Fire and Ice, are you talking about the cartoon, or is that a book? I always think of that Fire and Ice cartoon. Oh, the book, okay. DC says he does have a couple. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty darn neat. Okay, we gotta pull these together again.
This will be good practice.
Just gonna fight them in the open. That way we can kill them before they run. It's the third Bard's Tale novel. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I never really got through even the first one. I only read like 30 pages or so, and I'm like, okay, this is nothing to do, which I kind of already knew, but I thought it might have something to do with the Bard's Tale. It has zero to do with it. Absolute nothing. Nice. I just picture this bishop being like Bruce Lee with nunchucks. With these two wands. Almost like a scream of sticks. Although you thrust with the wands, which is kind of weird. It's a thrust attack, so I guess they're going like this with the wands. It's kind of weird that it doesn't have a swing effect as well, or a bash or whatever. Why I did that one. We don't get any training right now. Because we're the rogue. Lance.
This will be good practice.
Tool weapons 30. Wow. Yeah, I think we might be able to get to 50 before we switch. Okay, these level 10 I don't want to fight out in the open. Brigands they have a really good hit chance and they can do some massive damage.
This encounter will be extremely exciting.
As long as they don't start running. Eyes of the Devil says, I stand corrected. It's Fortress of Frost and Fire. God, that's been years. Okay, that's the name of it. Well, it's a similar concept to Fire and Ice, right? There is a movie, a cartoon. Fire and Ice. It's the second book. Getting a lot of training out of this.
Delightful.
31 dual weapons. Okay, we need to drop some of this. It's a winter wand I really want to get. It's past the northern wilderness, which is really dangerous. It's in the mountain wilderness. So I'll have to figure out when I want to time that. Lines.
Newly Sucundus. A battle? How exciting!
Yeah, and I don't know what I was thinking about training Sonics with a rogue. You don't get any training out of that. When I was doing mind stabs, it was useless. Oh, retreat. rest of these run away, I guess.
Delightful.
32 dual weapons. Soldier ants.
This will be good practice.
Can't see him, let's guess. So the plan for those joining is we're trying to get dual weapons up to around 50-ish on this rogue before we switch back to the bishop. I'd like to be able to wield the winter wand, and later on there's a, well, could put diamond eyes in the offhand as well. We'd have paralysis galore doing that. Which, that and unconsciousness are the two conditions that no enemies can like, it can affect every enemy in the game. Can't be immune to those two conditions. So, could potentially paralyze anything. That's the plan.
This will be good practice.
By getting our dual weapons up high enough, we can get multiple attacks then. Because that skill doesn't exist on the bishop. What do I want to do here? Let's do Superman. Hey Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? 4 stream, or what are you on? 8 stream watch streak. I can tell by his emoticon number.
Now that was fun.
What are you gonna do if you get to 50, Sever? Dual weapons 33. Nice. Roustabouts. So right now with Superman, we get a total of 5 overall attacks. 4 on the primary and 1 on the offhand. Well, swings are max. You get anywhere from 1 to the max number of swings it tells you about. Attacks, you always get all the attacks unless you did a run command. Then you only get 1 attack per hand. But you can get multiple swings if you do the run command. So there's advantages and disadvantages to attacks versus swings. .34 dual weapons. Sweet. How much experience do we need for level up? About 400,000, roughly. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it. I think we might get a 250 or really close before that level up's ready. Which will switch back to the bishop.
This will be good practice.
Let's do a freeze all real quick. Stack 1.
I see some sort of beast.
Okay. Soldier ants. Ooh, it's got a queen ant. Okay. Take this seriously.
Merope.
I'd like to get a sneak attack on that, but we can't.
This encounter will be extremely exciting.
We're just gonna kill this. Don't worry about getting training on it. Earth is 85. I was gonna do a crush on it. Let's get an elemental out here to deal with it. Well, actually, no, let's not. It can turn it insane. That. Let's see what we can do with a crush. We're higher levels, so we should do pretty well. Hey Jeff, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Steve Fortin in the morning. Ooh, that was a bad crush. Zero. Wow, that's really weird. That was weird. Fireball it is.
Delightful.
Monsters. Little tons. All right, good. These are great training.
This encounter will be extremely exciting.
Go ahead and cast. Yeah. We get one behind us. Good, now we can do our dual weapon training. Ooh, look at that. 2 swings on the offhand now. So a total of 6. With Superman 7, that is. So yeah, dual weapons is going along really well. Nice. That looks funny. The sword mixed with the skull cap makes it look like it's a kabuto or something. Red weeds.
This will be good practice.
We need about 300,000 experience. Level up. I'd like to get a second attack on the primary hand without Superman. It's feasible.
This will be good practice.
Blood vines are kind of wasting our time. Need more brigands. Here we go, 38 dual weapons. Nice, brigands.
This encounter will be extremely exciting.
See if we can get dual weapons up to 40 in this attack. Slows it down running. Just hoping it would freeze that guy back there if he's out of range.
Great.
No, it looks like we could do though. It's a leather helm on the skull cap.
Delightful.
39. It didn't want to give us 40 dual weapons. 39. Still an increase. He's gonna sneak a firestorm on these guys, but just pull them up.
This encounter will be extremely exciting.
Extremely exciting? I don't think it's extremely exciting. It'll be extremely beneficial for our dual weapon training. We're carrying too much weight. Superman will resolve that. There's always one running, slowing it down. Another one running. I reached that guy with Crush. Good. The other one's longer. We'll be able to reach him. Sonic Blast I could, but this guy's running too. These guys are giving us tons of training.
Newly Sucundus. Newly Sucundus. Delightful.
40 dual weapons. Close combat 83. Stealth 94. Staff and wand 67. Okay, let's get rid of some weight. If I have anything that's heavy, that's worth some money. That stuff's pretty light. Guess the Poignards. Could equip this for now. Let's do that. Hunk of might will give us just enough strength.
Newly Sucundus. Nerupe. Nerupe. This will be good practice.
That was not good practice. $17 damage with a wand. And we do 17's the max.
Newly Sucundus. Newly Sucundus. Nerupe. Newly Sucundus. This encounter will be extremely exciting.
It's kind of weird that it started combat this far out. It's not normal. It may surround us, I'm not sure. The brigands will be all around the curves. I don't think crimsons will be able to run that far, but so. Oh, don't retreat. Rig disabled El Dorado scam, Sever says. Is the rig streaming now? Let's see here. Get any good training out of this, unfortunately. No, he has El Dorado go on cooldown sometimes. Did he just completely disable it altogether? I bet he wished he never started that. Or make it where they have to provide bits before for him to use that instead of it being points.
be extremely exciting.
Are they actually gonna fight this time? I don't think they will. I think they're gonna run as soon as they get up here. Just gonna kill them. Spells. It's a run scam. They run up and run away. Rushed.
Delightful.
Oh, there's our level up. So we didn't get 2 attacks here. Dual weapons of 40. Well, with Superman we get it. So I'm going to go ahead and switch classes back to Bishop. There's nothing stopping us from switching back to Rogue again in the future. Okay. Here, 1, 2. Those will reach 100 next level up. I think. Start putting in the speed. Do I do piety? We'll get a lot more spell points if I do piety. Let's do piety. Okay. Still no Sonic Blast. Feel like I need Purify Air. Because there's no guarantee we'll get a book. As much as I want to get some of these others, I need Purify Air. Okay. Level are we? 19. think we'll go back to Arnica and sell all this junk.
This will be good practice.
What do we want to practice with? We don't get dual weapons anymore. We can still get staff training and close combat training. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now, moment of truth. Yeah, we still get the 2-2 and 1-2. That's perfect. What I'm going to do is equip the stun mace in the primary. Let's see how much that impacts our attacks. His initiative's a lot lower. So we have 2-2, 1-2, 2-1, 1-2. Yeah, let's get some more training on the mace. Only showing one attack. That's... Oh. The weight. Okay. That was... Yeah, Superman went off. Yeah. All we got was water magic training out of that. Okay, we'll sell all this junk.
I see some sort of beast.
brigands again.
I see something. This encounter will be extremely exciting.
Yeah, let me guess this power 5 at yellow now. It's pretty sweet. Firestorm power 5. That's some heavy damage. Get back to Arnica and sell all his junk we picked up. I feel comfortable enough, I think, to start doing fights for me. 2-1-1-2. Looks like we need, wow, we need 2.1 million experience for the next level up. That guy's getting a crush. There we go. Mason Flail, Water, and Divine Magic. Nice. That guy died to Firestorm as he was running away. That's why that scroll was sitting there. We're just collecting the garbage to go take to Arnica. We killed so much stuff. Lord breath at first.
It's good.
Great!
Really? Sleep? I didn't think so.
I hope.
My pleasure. Great! Great!
It's good to.
Alright, let's see here. We don't need this stuff. Okay. Now, magic nectar. Do I have any granite potions? No? Okay.
I hope.
My pleasure.
We've got a lot of stuff for you, Antoine. Okay. 62,000. Now, let's check out this. Still only one attack. That's Superman. Yeah, that's... there is the diamond eyes. I don't know if it's worth... I don't think it's worth carrying this around. Okay.
My pleasure.
You have something to give him.
This object, I can use it to make steel hide armor. If you wish me to complete it, I will require these items. You have all until you.
My pleasure.
Okay.
I see some sort of beast. This encounter will be extremely exciting.
3 berserkers, 5 gunners. This will be a good fight. Just gotta get into a better position. Berserkers are a bit dangerous. Really need to re-equip that other cloak, oil skin, instead of this one. Okay. With this, I'm pretty comfortable. So let's not do it on equip. Let's do it. Got some spells here. Let's see how many attacks we get. 2 and 1. Alright. Knock them out. Perfect. Need to get a disruptor mace from Proc. Swap. Nice.
Delightful.
340,000 experience. 70 mace, 84 close combat. Disruptor mace is crazy high knockout. I think it's 25%. Has a like a 3% kill chance too. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Have to quit here in a couple minutes. All right, where am I going? Is there anything to sell to Helly?
Any friends of... What can I get you?
I don't think we need resurrection powder. Let's see. We don't need this much sneeze powder. How much is this way? Okay.
I'll see you.
My pleasure.
All right, we're gonna head toward the swamp. Oh yeah, before I forget. Whip this again. Yeah, 100 water. Now we're talking. Perfect. Juggernauts. Ooh, this is good training. Let's figure out how to get them over here. Let's do power 7. Combat ended. Will last quite a while. Hey, Ageless, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Is this character going to be the one? Yes. Yes, it is. Unless we get scammed, which is always a possibility, this character should make it. Trying to decide if I want to run or not. Oh, here's a good corner. Yeah, we can do this corner. You're doing good? Just relaxing this morning? Good. Glad to hear that. What's your most recent game you've been streaming? Trying to decide if I want to get Mason Flail training here. I think I'd rather just kill these quickly. Most recent stream has been a bit now. You were streaming Tornico, but you fell off pretty quick. Need to get back to that and finish. Did you just lose interest, or? Wizardry and water magic. Nice. Kind of, yeah. Started to realize that it might be much more limited in scope than you first realized. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. I mean, there's good and bad to that, right? Some games you want a gigantic game, and other times you just kind of want a medium-sized game and finish it and move on. We're so spoiled with choice. That's what makes it hard to dedicate to a game, in my opinion. It's like, unless the game's fantastic or brings some special emotions or something you've never seen before, it's almost like, I don't want to spend my time on that. You gotta be getting something good out of the game, otherwise you feel like you're wasting your time. As opposed to back in the day, we didn't have much money and there weren't many games, so you were stuck with it. You're like, I'm playing this crappy game forever. Oh, okay. This is dangerous. Yeah, level 15 Geomancers. This is a dangerous fight here. I'm not necessarily opposed to doing that fight, but it's pretty scary. Exactly, Aegis says, yeah. It's great to be spoiled. Yeah, these guys are kind of blocking the way. I think I'm gonna have to just deal with them. Don't have a really good way to do that.
This encounter will be extremely exciting.
Okay. I need to get an elemental out here. We're gonna do that ASAP. Ooh, man, she has element shield too, and body is stun. Good news is we got an earth elemental. Yeah, these geomancers, they have crush, the spell called crush, where they can hit you at long range and do ridiculous damage. And now that they cast element shield, like I have crush, but it's not going to do anything to them. Even firestorm. I don't have many good spells to use on them here. Terror, if I could potentially scare them, but they're out of range right now. Let's see here. I'm going to do eye for an eye. Then if they cast something on me, it'll reflect back on them. But we're going to rely on elementals here to hopefully go punch them. Yeah, this earth elemental has element shield too. That's not good either. I'm going to do Superman so that I have the speed advantage. Man, they got a lot of hit points too. Asia says, I'm familiar with Might and Magic equivalent implosion. Yeah. Yeah. Implosion's stronger than Crush for sure, but we have a lot less hit points. Let's see here. I think until Element Shield wears off, casting any of this is not going to help much. I'll go ahead and throw a Fire Shield over, or a Firestorm over there just for the heck of it. Oh, we backfired.
So sorry.
Power 5 backfired. It was yellow, it wasn't even orange or red. Ah, retreating. Alright, we're gonna purify that right away. Same principle though, long range, crazy damage, single target. Yes, exactly. Okay. Let's get this on us. Makes no sense how they're going before me. I have 90 speed, 92 senses with high Superman on. And they're still going first. Trying to get my major Earth Elemental to chase him down. It's not going too well. So there's the lesser one. This one should attack it. Let's see if they're out of range. They appear out of range. It's out of range. Okay, they're there. They still have element shield, I'm sure. Yeah, it's not going to do much to them. It did 0, 1, and 2 damage. Crush isn't going to do much to this either. Does it still have element shield? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Try to get this back on it then. Yeah, big damage. They should take more of this round now. No, they still have element shield. What the heck? Why did it last longer on them, but this one it didn't? Oh, this is somehow dropped out of combat. My effect didn't even work on it. Yeah, I'm kind of getting scammed here. We'll just let them run away. Now all of a sudden it gets pulled back in. That's a scam. Yeah, what a scam. We totally wasted that spell on it. It didn't get affected, and then all of a sudden it comes back into combat. Now they're guessing element shield game. Well, I'm assuming my elemental is gonna still try to chase them. It's just not a good position to be in. He's still out of range. You can tell. My major earth elemental's not doing anything. He's just standing there. This is stupid. It's broken. Totally getting scammed here. Yeah, the game's broken. Where are we at? Yeah, that was a busted battle for sure. I've never seen that happen. Alright guys, this will be a good place to stop. So we're gonna try next time to go to the swamp. I want to get a disruptor mace. I also want to get amulet of healing and rings pro magic. I have enough money for all that. That'll make the character good amount stronger. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.